Alright, what's up guys? This is Regulators, posting here on the Amazing Gamers channel. I have posted one gameplay here prior. That was a MOAB on Outpost, although some of you may have just given up on it, as I was getting smoked for the first half of that game. These MOABs are pretty tough to get, I don't know. I do okay, I mean I've gotten a few, but I struggle with them. But if you're going to post a gameplay online, you know, sometimes you want to make it a MOAB. Well, anyway, this is my first commentary, and a couple things I'll just say right off the bat. You're going to notice throughout this game, I'm feeling really confident with the Scorpions for some reason. I think at this time I had recently leveled them up to the Akimbo status, and I was really liking them. So all throughout this game, I just bust out Scorpions. Sometimes maybe it's not such a good idea, but it is what it is. Anyway, that was kind of a weird move, jumping out of that window, and I think karma comes to get me for it. Alright, so I'm sure you guys have all heard the standard MOAB tips. You know, use a silencer, use a portable radar. I don't know what happened here, this guy kind of lagged. A close range game also needs some work. But anyway, use a silencer, use portable radar, you know, use a gun you're comfortable with. Everybody suggests MP7s, ACRs, yada yada yada. Maybe grab the FMGs as secondaries, as they are quite powerful up close. You know, get in the spawn and just kill them in the spawn. I watch a lot of commentaries, and a lot of these guys are, you know, incredible players, and they get MOABs all the time, and it's quite easy for them. And consequently, I think some of their tips, I don't know, they just don't really help out. You know, you're still, you know, you're using all the setup, the recommended setup. Use the specialist, of course, that's the other one. You know, if you're going for a MOAB, obviously use the specialist. But, you know, you still tough. I don't know. And I've been trying to think of good tips to give out on top of what the standard repertoire is. I got really lucky right there. That guy pulled out the stinger for some reason. And he thought his teammate was going to get me. But anyway, a lot of what you want to do is be the guy shooting them when they're kind of just coming off the spawn. Like, right when they get out on the spawn, they're going to sprint, and they're going to be trying to get back into the action. That's when you want to find them. You want to be in that mid area, right when they're, you know, their defenses mentally are down. They're in the sprint, they're not expecting it to be right there. All they want to do is hurry up and get back to some fighting. And I think Seatown is a fantastic map for this. Whatever flag setup you have, whether it be CB or AB, there are some pretty close-ranged hallways on both sides. And you can kind of hang out in those areas and really catch some guys unaware as they're trying to get to that marketplace in the middle where most of the action is. So as you see, I'm running through these hallways here. This is a great area. This building is great. I wasn't using the portable radar this time, although since then, when I'm going for MOABs, I generally will bring the portable radar. I really like this gun. That's a pretty good head glitch spot. A lot of guys are going to spawn in that little castle. We call it the castle. But that time, I missed some shots, so I was hiding. Anyway, I was liking the P90. It was still pretty unleveled up for me at this time, but since these couple games where I was getting MOABs with it, I've been using it quite a bit. It's a good gun. I like the large clip size, which to me allows me to use other attachments besides extended mags. I generally will use extended mags on almost all the guns in this game. But the P90 has a pretty large clip standard. I think it's 50 bullets. So you can use silencers and rapid fire. I find to be a great setup with this gun. Doesn't have much recoil. Big clip, like I said. Rapid fire turns it into up close. It can do, you know, quite a bit of work. You're able to take down multiple targets, which is quite good in ground war, which is what this is, I believe. Ground war. That's mostly what I like playing, although I've been getting more into 6-on-6 games recently. For some reason, though, ground war, all that action is what I crave. I came over to Call of Duty from Halo, and I'm used to lots of shooting. I don't really like the whole sneak around, camp, you know, waiting game. It's not really my style. Though when you are going for MOABs, you're definitely going to want to slow it down. If you're a big rusher and you know, maybe your KD is not that high, mine is not that high. But if you're, you know, used to going, get a couple kills, die, playing for the objective, that's a great way to play, you know. If you're winning games, it's working. If you are going for MOABs, you're definitely going to want to slow it down and try to anticipate where people are going to be and be waiting for them. Don't be the one getting surprised. That's what you want to go for. Like I had just got shot a little bit there. Do not be afraid to just back down a bit. Like if you're thinking there's somebody around a corner, always come around the corner with your sights up, you know, because you got all the perks if you're using the specialist. You want to use the specialist, and the perk setup to get to the specialist is up to you. You know, whatever perks you think are going to help you get to that specialist bonus fast enough. Faster, I should say. I don't even remember what I was using, but you're going to need the specialist to get MOABs. I mean, everybody knows it's possible without them. It's just much more difficult. I mean, you can run out of bullets. You might not have blind eye. Some random predator missile is going to get you. There's a Modern Warfare 3, there's just a million ways for you to die. Some guys can shoot you around a corner. Stealth bomber. Campers. Snipers. Dead man's hand. Second chance. You name it. I mean, there's a million ways to die in this game. Not all of which are going to be your fault. So, rocking that specialist, definitely the way to go if you're trying to get a MOAB. I recently learned Blast Shield will completely protect you from Dead Man's Hand. I didn't know this for a long time, but even if you drop him right in front of you, point blank, like from here to there, you will live through Dead Man's Hand. So there's a nice MOAB, calling it in. You know, I had got the specialist bonus once earlier in the game and died, but I was pretty happy to get a MOAB anyway. Not too campy. I was pretty happy with this one. It's pretty satisfying when not everybody quits out too. Sometimes you get a MOAB and a bunch of guys will quit because, you know, it sucks to get MOAB'd. It's happened to me, I'm sure. Well, maybe it hasn't happened to you. Anyway, this game's pretty much wrapping up. If you guys want to play, game tags Regulators, except I had to use an I instead of an L in that word because the A was taken. So that sucks. Anyway, here has been Regulators with a nice MOAB, posting on Amazing Gamers channel. Get at me on Xbox Live. Peace.